Hi everyone. We're going to do a few more pages in our Nat Geo workbook today. But before we do, I got out our cards. I made these. We've used them. It's been a while though since we used these. All the cards, I found all these on the computer and I made these. But these are action words or verbs. So verbs starts with a V, verbs. All a verb is a word that names an action. Okay, so like right now, I'm doing an action. I'm talking. I'm also teaching, right? Okay, here's another action. The girl is planting a seed. So anything that is a verb would be something you could act out or something you could actually do. Can you pretend like you're planting a seed? You dig a hole and put the seed in. Okay, here's another action word, march. I could ask you guys to stand up and march right now. Okay, this is sew. She has a needle and a thread and she's sewing. Okay, this one is surf. Oh, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? Go to the beach and surf. This is cry. That's not a fun one, but it's an action, right? That's something that you do. The baby's crying. This one says wrap. Oh, they're wrapping a present. Looks like it's for Christmas too. Okay, build. You guys know how to do that. You can build with blocks. You can build with your Unifix cubes. You can build with a hammer and nails. Juggle. Okay, the girl is juggling the balls. This is wash. This is the way we wash. She's washing the dog. Wash the dog, wash the dog, wash the dog. This is run. You guys could go outside and run. These are all doing words or action words. Kick. Kick. You could act that out. You could stand up and kick your foot. Read. That's an action. That's what I hope you guys do that every day. Cook. That's something I do every day. Cook. That's a verb or an action word. A doing word. Sleep. Everybody does this every day, right? Or I should say every night. Here's some more action words. Clean. I think I have to do this every day. Dance. That's a fun one to act out. Okay, how about eat? I think we all do this every day, huh? Eat, that's an action. That's something that we do. Hug. I wish I could give you guys a hug. Your mommies and daddies are going to have to get the hugs, huh? Swim. Oh, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite exercises to do. Paint. We do this in kindergarten, don't we? Paint. And we're back to plan. Those are all our action words. Okay, so I did read those for a reason. We're going to open up our workbook. Yesterday we didn't quite finish up all of this G work, and I want to finish it up today so that we can go on to our next new letter, okay? So this page here just says blending words with G. I don't have my board handy, so I'm just going to go ahead. Yeah, I do. I think I can get it. Oops. That's all right. Okay, we'll have to just do it from the paper. Blending words with G. So we start out. This is a word we're going to blend or sound out. Gas. Gas. And then here's our sight words. Gas is in this, in the car, right? So again, I do kind of like to do this when I'm reading, just so that I make sure that I read every single word. Gas is in this, in the car. Okay, let's read number 2. It can fit in the, now here's a new one, gap. A gap is a space, not really a hole, but you know how when you're driving in the car, in between the seats, there's like a little gap. Sometimes I have things that fall down into that gap. Well, there's a gap in here, in her backpack, between here and here, there's a space that she can put her lunchbox in. So I'll read it again. It can fit in the gap. Here's gas again. Gas. Gas is in here. This is our new sight word, remember? Okay, in the big truck. And this one said can this fit in the gap? So these two have the word gas and these two have the word gap. The boy is putting something in this gap, in this space. Can you tell what it is? It says U.S. mail. He's mailing a letter. And it fits right inside that little space there. Sometimes you have to open it up and it fits inside. Okay, so the directions just said to read those. read those and kind of discuss, which we just did. On the back of this, it says to draw a picture of themselves doing an action and then write an action word or verb to tell about what they're doing. So you can choose any of these pictures that we talked about, or maybe you can think of one, something that you like to do. If you like to play baseball, you could draw yourself with a bat in your hand. If you like to play video games, you could draw yourself doing that. If you like to cook or eat, watch TV, any of those things, anything that shows an action. I told you guys my favorite thing, my favorite exercise anyways, would be to swim. Now my pool where I live has been closed, the indoor pool. The outdoor pool is open, but I can't go swim laps, but I can go just swim in the regular pool. I'm going to pretend though that this is my pool that I used to get to swim in. It had lanes, kind of like a, okay, I'll show you. Okay, the pool went like this, and then there's lanes here so that people can swim laps. Okay, and this is kind of like a rope that separates it. And then I would swim right here. Okay, I'll make myself like this, and maybe I'm doing the crawl. That's the stroke. So here's my hair, and here's my arms up like this. Okay, so my arms are out like this, so I'm on my stomach. Okay. And I'm going to fix that up a little bit later. Does that look like I'm swimming? All right, so I'm swimming in the pool, or I could turn myself over and be doing the backstroke, right? Okay, so down here, what is that action word? Swim. Now, if you want to write a whole sentence, you could say, I like to swim. I think I'm going to do that. It says to just write the word, but since we're doing, we know all those words. I like, I'll just put one finger space down here, to, and then swim. And yours might be eat or play or sing or dance. Now I'm going to make sure I put a period. I like to swim. So you can follow these directions, which just say to write the verb or the word, the action word, or you can follow my directions and write a whole sentence. Okay, I'll color that in later. Now I want to go ahead and finish these pages too. So here's our sight word here again. Read the sentences. They're sure giving us a lot of reading, aren't they? Is it in here? Okay, the daddy is looking for something in the trunk, right? Is it in here? So we're just reading it. Okay, fit this in the gap. Okay, the gap, remember, is a space. It looks like he's doing a puzzle. Fit this in the gap. Okay, this page says, is gas in this? In the bike? No, she pedals the bike. I might even write no there. Is gas in this? And then the last one is, I like it here. Looks like can't tell if that's a grandma, grandpa, mommy, daddy, but they're sitting in the chair reading a book. I like it here. Now, when you read the directions, it just says have partners read the sentences and discuss them. So you guys can read those to mommy and daddy. On the back of this, okay, if you read the directions at the bottom, it says, we've been doing sequencing, okay? Putting things in steps. What happens first? What happens next? What happens last? So it says, think of the stories, how to grow a garden, and think of the story I just read yesterday, the apple story, and draw the steps to make something or to do something. So we've already done the apple, right? So you could do something else, okay? Pretend that I've got a good one, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay? So I'm not sure if you guys know this song. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I love the song. It goes like this. These are the steps to making peanut butter. It goes, first you take the peanuts and you crush them. You crush them. You crush them, crush them, crush them. Then you go, peanut butter, and jelly. Okay? Peanut butter, and jelly. Okay? Or you can say mash them. Mash them. We take the peanuts and we mash them. Mash them. So now we've got our peanut butter, right? Next we take the bread and we spread it. We spread it. We spread it, spread it, spread it. Now we go peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut butter, and jelly. Now we got to put the jelly on the bread, right? Next we take the jelly and we spread it. We spread it. We spread it, spread it, spread it. Peanut butter, and jelly. peanut butter, and jelly. Okay, let's see. We got the bread, got the peanut butter, got the jelly, put the other piece of bread, and then we get to, now we take the sandwich and we eat it. We eat it. We eat it, eat it, eat it. Peanut butter, and jelly. Okay, now you guys can do that one. That's what I'm going to do. Or you can make up your own. Anything you can think of that you have to do in steps. You could even do something simple like, what do you do when you get up in the morning? First you wash your face, brush your teeth. Next you put your clothes on. Then you eat your breakfast. So you get to do your own. It says the children draw steps to make something of their choice. I'm going to do my peanut butter jelly. So first, I've got to make my peanut butter. So I'm going to draw some peanuts here. And I would have to crack them open and get a bowl or a cup and put them in there. And I would have to mash them. So I kind of showed you with my hand, but you'd probably use something to mash the peanuts. Make the peanut butter, right? Okay, then I'm going to take my bread and I'm going to spread it. Spread it. So I need a knife, don't I? I'm going to draw my bread. I'm going to put 2 slices. I'll put one for the peanut butter and one for the jelly. Usually they kind of go on top of each other, but we'll do it like that. Okay, here's my knife. Here's my knife. And I'm going to spread the peanut butter, and then I'm going to spread the jelly. The last thing I get to do with my sandwich, I get to eat it, right? Eat it. Eat it. Peanut butter, and jelly. So this one's kind of like the apple pie, isn't it? I'm going to put my mouth open here. And here's my, okay, I might have to fix that up later. I'm not that great drawing when I'm in a hurry. I have to kind of think about it. But I'll sort of show you what I did. See, these are my hands and this is my bread and it's going into my mouth. So I could do, I might even write the steps here. First, I mash the peanuts. Or smash them. I'm going to say mash, like mashed potatoes. Mash the peanuts. Then I spread it on the bread. Now, parents, I don't expect the kids to write all of this. Spread it on the bread. And then my last step is eat it. I'm just doing this for you guys so you can see it. Step 1, mash the peanuts. Make my peanut butter. Okay? Spread it on the bread. I spread it. I spread it. And the third thing is I get to eat it. Okay? So you get to think of something you want to do and sequence it and do the steps. Tell us step by step. And that is it. We are caught up and we are ready to go on to our next new letter. Good job.